I've been actively trying to get the clap over to you guys, and
whoa,
I keep failing
whoa,
at it,
whoa,
so.
whoa, whoa.
I didn't approve of this.
Damn it, Jake.
What is up, you beautiful creatures of the internet? Welcome to Hardly Serious number 24.
24.
24! Hey!
Yep, that's the one. Nailed it.
I
You
fucking...
increment it by one every week.
I did it.
We
I always
perform the same operation.
I always think I'm gonna forget, and then I don't. We did it. Hey, what's up? My name is Kenway, and
that's how
joining me this
remembering
week
works.
are my beautiful starling hosts that will go on to be bigger and better things in Hollywood someday, and their names
Jacob.
are...
I'm Logan. Jacob already introduced
Caleb.
himself.
That was almost adequate. I will give you guys a solid B on that
Well,
one.
Jake pulled the interrupting cow move here.
Jacob
Correct.
was
Mike never
mostly
shuts
solid.
the fuck up. He just keeps talking.
Well, every
it's gonna
time-
be the whole 50 minutes.
Every
By the time I'm done.
that I don't go drag it out for an immense amount of time, I say and then we sit here for a fucking minute and no one responds to what I say. So I'm just like,
I don't know.
I'm lubing up the gears. I'm getting you guys ready. I'm warming you
He's
up.
lubing
Giving
us
you a little
up.
bit of foreplay.
I don't know how familiar the audience is with video edit and audio editing, but a long pause, virtually impossible to get rid of. It takes 15 minutes to remove that 1.5 second
Listen.
pause, okay? We need to eliminate it at all costs.
Listen, we're talking about my comfort level here, not the listeners.
I'm Jacob. Okay.
There it is. Yeah. Perfect. You
All
definitely
right,
need
just
to
cut all that out and cut it together.
No, you
so
just
it
cut
fits
that
like
piece
normal.
out and move it. It's perfect. It'll be like this part never happened at all because it definitely won't be in the. We definitely cut things like this out of the episode every week.
All the
Yeah.
time.
Mike
I
is
mean,
winking
we kind of don't.
for you audio people.
Some of us do, depending on the week.
Well, you know what some other people do, Jacob.
They have sex with Keanu
I
Reaves.
don't.
And CD
Oh, I was right.
CD Projekt Red would like
Wow.
you to stop having sex with digital Keanu Reeves, please.
Wait, what?
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
Dude,
Is
this is
the,
going to be a real short segment. No. All right, what else we got? Boom, next. Solved it.
That is. Look, I bring a lot of really fucking silly headlines to the show. A shout out to executive producer Mick for providing the headline this week. But I don't think in a million years, if you would have ever said, Mike, in 24 weeks or whatever, after you've started this podcast, you guys are going to be talking about having sex with Keanu Reeves in a video game, I would have been like, what? Well, good joke. What
Of
the
course
fuck?
we will.
Imagine going back in time and saying, hey, you're going to talk about Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina a lot.
Yeah.
And then also, you're also going to talk about Keanu Reeves and The Rock and see what his cock is cooking.
Oh my god, I forgot about
Remember
the
that
Rock
one?
conversation.
The Rock!
That's been a while.
It's been a
one of us
while. Oh, sorry, I can't do that. That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, you're right.
Well, it's gonna get
Ahmad,
Well, you actually-
Ahmad.
Yeah, Mike can't start singing. It would just give the audience just orgasms for days.
Oh, yeah.
Then they wouldn't listen
Especially
to
the
the rest
audio
of it.
Because I'm just bursting with sex appeal anyway on this show.
Yeah.
So once I start the singing,
And
it's
music.
just over. It's over for you fools. 100%. I get it. I get it. So anyway, this is coming from VG247.com. I'm gonna imagine that
That's trustworthy.
the VG stands for Visual Guide 24/7. That sounds about right. Mm-hmm.
That's the best you have?
They seem
Sounds right.
viral.
Vagina. VG, vagina. Jesus.
Vagina 24/7.
Come on, man.
I like it. There we
Talking about
go.
sex.
Oh, that's right. This is the video game website run by Goop. That makes sense. Gwyneth Paltrow.
yeah,
is
they had
this
to branch out.
one.
Could you imagine? Hold on. That's a new niche market, Mike, that we just found. It's gaming, but it's
Ew.
like health
Careful how you tread
conscious,
here in this
environmental.
subject, there, buddy.
No, it's like health conscious environmental gamers, Mike. It's like Goop style esque, like game guides and game content for highbrow mothers.
I feel like,
Who are
and
into
go with
gaming.
me here. I feel like the internet is already pretty environmental conscious.
No, you know what I mean though. Like, could you imagine like a Goop style? What was it? Game facts or whatever it was.
Goop facts.
Goop facts.
Of course.
Oh my god! It's
Yeah.
like the gaming segment of Goop.com.
I didn't think Goop was environmentally conscious. I thought they were just
Well, it's just
making
like all
shit
that stupid,
products to rip
all
people
the
off.
stupid bullshit that she believes.
I think what Caleb wanted to say was, could you guys imagine a video game world with more vaginas? But then he remembered that we're about
Yeah.
to talk about Cyberpunk 2077, which does have
Yeah.
Right.
more vagina than I ever remember seeing in a video game. So
true. I can't confirm.
there was a lot.
As
There's also a
someone
lot
who's
of penis.
definitely played Cyberpunk 2076.
Also, a lot more dick.
7.
And
There's just a lot of dick in that game.
There's a lot of dick in that. There's a good amount right away. You just get slapped in the face with some dick, depending on how you choose to move forward. You could miss it, but chances are most people, I would guess, don't.
You shouldn't, though.
Yeah.
If you're a
However,
real gamer, you don't.
I feel like anatomically the dick just isn't right. Like it's so big and you can't make it any smaller. It just seems,
No, even the smallest setting on it
so
looks massive.
unrealistic. It's like, damn, that guy's
Research
packing.
has shown it can be, in fact, too small. I have seen studies which say this.
Oh, I'm just trying to go off of, realism in everybody's everyday life, right, fellas? Right? Yeah,
Oh,
we're all
of course.
Oh, yeah,
we all
I've been there.
understand.
Why do they want you to stop having
I'm right
sex
there
in
with you.
Cyberpunk?
A mod that
what
allows
exactly happened?
players to have sex with Keanu Reeves as Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk 2077 has been removed from the game by developer CD Projekt Red. So someone essentially, as I read on, I realized that it wasn't so much that they didn't make a mod that introduced a new scene into the game or anything. What they did
No, they just
was
reskinned
they
them.
made a mod that reskinned all of the romanceable players into Keanu Reeves.
Ah, okay.
I mean, that's
I was just thinking
bullshit,
about
though.
that.
Like, you're in a video game saying, oh, yeah, two characters can have sex. Like, there's a mechanic by which they can have sex, and they're pissed off that they reskinned it? Are you fucking for real?
Yes.
I mean, that's
Right.
even more
See,
shitty
what-
than, the GTA hot coffee thing, where it's just, they turned the setting from, sex minigame off to sex minigame on.
God, I forgot about the hot coffee thing.
Wait, what?
Holy
So there was
shit, that's a
there was a
flashback.
mod for, what was it, GTA 3 or GTA 4? It was one of them.
Was it San Andreas?
It was like San Andreas or something.
Yeah, I think it was San Andreas.
Where-
I think so.
There was allegedly a mod which was released for the game, so if you did whatever, you were able to make your character have sex with another character, fully clothed, no dick, no vagina, no nothing, just like the character models would, they would thrust at each other.
Yeah.
And all the parents were like, "This is fucked up. This is they can't do this in a video game." And Rockstar was like, "Yeah, we totally can't believe that fans made this all on their own." And then the modders were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It's like we switched one variable and then the characters could have sex.
And I love how we went from that, where they were full clothed, just dry humping each other on the couch. That was unacceptable.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077, upon
Oh,
loading the
it's-
game and playing zero story, you can make some dude's dick flop around the screen for hours.
Yeah.
You can just spin that motherfucker back and forth and here it goes. There's the dick. It's just doing its thing.
Oh my god.
You know what it is? It's because Cyberpunk, they had the confidence to be like, you know what? Yeah, we got dick in the game. What are you gonna do about
always
it?
felt
Not
like-
buy the game?
When
That's
you
some big
watch
dick
shows
energy.
like Game of Thrones and shit, where there's just massive amounts of nudity, I always felt like we were just robbed of good dick being on the show consistently. You
Yeah.
get
What
one
consists
every
of
now
good
and
dick?
then.
Mike, what consists of good
Sexist.
dick?
Honestly, I would just take dick in general at this point. There are so many
It's so outweighed.
naked ladies in Game of Thrones, for
Yeah.
instance, but you get one
Okay.
dick per 12 episodes. It's insane.
Oh, if you're
No,
lucky.
Absolutely insane.
More it's a longer stretch of time between episodes than 12 per week.
Right, and that's
sometimes.
the problem, right? Look, I'm not saying that I want more or less of it. I'm just saying that if there's going to be some amount of nudity from one side, that the other side should get their at least almost
Yeah.
equal share. That's it.
Yeah.
It needs the disparity needs to be balanced at least a little bit. I'm not saying it has to be 50-50, but
Right. It
now
just needs
it's
to be closer.
90-10, closer.
Not even. It's like
than
nine.
even
It's like
split.
98-2. Maybe 97-3.
I'm not sure I'd go that far.
It's bizarre. And when you do get dick, it's for a second, and then that shit's gone.
Yeah,
And they make a big deal
It's
about
unfair.
it too.
And also,
There were.
I understand that there's a larger conversation we had about explicit
Mike's
content
going
here.
hard on
but
the
I
dick
remember,
tonight.
yeah, I am. And speaking of hard, Caleb, that's where I'm going with this right now. Is there is a scene in the first season of Game of Thrones where this dude is just fucking giving it to this girl, and then he stops and turns immediately,
What is this
full on
podcast
flaccid
become?
dick, and that is not how that
yeah.
works.
Whoa.
That is not,
Not for
especially
me.
when he clearly was not
Yeah.
done. He
Jamming a
clearly was
plastic
not
dick at
finished. And he
somebody.
just turns around and it's like nothing ever happened. Bullshit. Give me some realism or don't show me the dick at all. Get
Yeah.
your shit straight, y'all.
Oh, God.
Fucked up. I'm offended.
fucked
So yeah,
up by the
I don't blame
they've
you.
essentially made a mod where you can turn 6 different characters all into Keanu Reeves, and then you can bang whichever one of them that you choose.
That's amazing.
I'll be honest. The part of that I think is the most egregious is that they're all Keanu Reeves. Like, you have no choice in the department of, like, so I can't turn him into Mike Kenway. I can't turn him into
Right.
Logan Hornstein. I can't
It's
turn him
fucked
into
up.
Big Slice. I can't turn him into Caleb.
And they're really
It's not
missing
fair.
out by not allowing Lil Fudge and Big Slice
They're really not.
to be selectable
Oh, no
options
kidding.
in this game. Like, they are really missing,
I
missing
agree.
the ball here. I mean, don't get me
I
wrong.
just wants a big slice of
Keanu
little
Reeves,
fudge.
very, very attractive person. All about the
Caleb
Keanu
is funny.
Reeves thing. I just feel like if you've got if you have several options, then give us several options. You know, where were all
Right.
of our other
Here's the
new
question I
skins
want to
in
know:
here?
Did they skin Keanu Reeves onto like a female? like was it like a female
I
body?
hope so.
Yeah,
Like
doesn't,
a-
I mean,
Doubt it.
I mean, in the world of Cyberpunk 2017, it really doesn't
I mean,
matter
I guess
anyway.
you could.
But
There's,
also,
you could
but
hook
also,
up with the
yes.
dude. So yeah,
I wonder if
that'd be amazing. That's
No.
funny.
Whatever you're asking, no. Boom. Next. All right, we got another segment. We solved this one.
did we solve this one?
Did we?
No. I was
All
trying
right.
to vamp.
All right, y'all. We're at 13 minutes. We're gonna have to figure something else out to talk about if we're already down on this thing.
We're not. I was vamping. You didn't
God,
have
we
to tell me
lasted
to
just
do
as
it
long
that
as
time.
somebody playing with that mod.
Making one of those funnies.
Nay.
13 whole minutes? Damn.
it's pretty long.
Are you fucking for real? So Mike is like, hold on, I'm looking up a thing, and then I vamp, and then Mike's like, oh, I guess we're done? Is that how this podcast works now?
Hold on.
Yes.
Can we all,
I don't
can
know
we
how
go back
this
and
is
talk
new to
about
you.
this fucking big dick energy that Caleb's swinging around in chat? 13 minutes?
Yeah.
The fuck are you? You an athlete? Are you what's the place
an
the Thor's
Olympian,
from? What's the place the Thor's from?
Asgard.
Asgard. Are you like a fucking Asgardian? The fuck are you doing, dog? Like, big
No,
dog's
he's
gotta
an
eat at some
Asgardian of
point.
The Ass Galaxy.
No, he's the ass guardian.
No, clearly Caleb is a dick guardian. He's not an ass guardian. There's no garden going on down there. It's all on the front because clearly it takes him so long. He's garden down there.
For some reason.
If we're going to be assigning us to Guardians, I would like to be Gate Guardian. Obviously, the Yu-Gi-Oh card that never gets used.
Of course.
Oh my
It's so
god, we're back
impossible
on
to summon.
Yu-Gi-Oh. I was thinking about this. I want to play more Yu-Gi-Oh.
For some
That'd be good.
reason.
You.
When
What is
you,
it, I wanna play
when you
Yu-Gi-Oh!
said something
Dueling
about it
Fates?
being on the front, I immediately went back to this episode of Scrubs where they were all fighting over like trying to find a medical discovery, and it just cuts to this thing of Elliot being like, and as you can see, the ass is on the front, and this guy pulls his pants down in front, and it's just a butt crack. Like fucking classic
Okay.
Scrubs. That's good shit. What about Yu-Gi-Oh, Caleb? I just needed to get that up for all the Scrubs fans out there. Incredibly popular.
Oh, dude, I
show
love
in
Scrubs. Can we just
2021.
talk about our favorite Scrubs moments?
There's so many.
Sure.
Did you guys watch? Hold on, Jake and Logan. Did you guys watch Scrubs?
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, Mike, we can't do this then.
I would love to do one of
You
those.
guys should- you guys
do one of
should.
those
We should
things
do-
where like you sit down and you just like rewatch an entire old series and make a podcast
Yes.
about every episode.
Yeah, it's great.
I want
It's
a
so
movie
much
night.
fun for Scrubs. I feel like that show hasn't aged
You've lost
well, probably like at all.
No.
But I used to love Scrubs when I was a kid.
I'll have
Oh my
one
God.
apple teeny, please.
One apple teeny. So,
Man,
so,
that's funny.
so Yu-Gi-Oh. What did you say about? You said something about Yu-Gi-Oh. There was a Yu-Gi-Oh thing that you brought up, Caleb.
I just
about
want to play more Yu-Gi-Oh. Jake, after Jake talked about last time, I want to play more Yu-Gi-Oh. I was looking at Dueling Fates, or I think this is a game. Is that what it is? The one on
Yeah.
Steam.
I have no idea.
Those Yu-Gi-Oh video games normally kind of suck, I found.
Yeah, they're not great.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Except for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses. You guys play that shit back in the day? PlayStation
Hell
2?
no.
I did not.
Oh my god.
I never owned a PS2.
I would love
Dude,
to
I miss the
play
PS2.
that game right now. I think I still have. I think it's the only PlayStation 2 game that's survived in my catalog in hopes that I eventually get a PlayStation 2 again. Because it's so goddamn good. That and Ratchet and Clank. I have Ratchet and Clank too.
Oh, okay, thank God. I was going to say, of all like the classic PlayStation 2 games, you pick Yu-Gi-Oh?
That
you
one,
insane?
Duels of the Roses, was just so good. Like it was a really unique take on the game where like the card rules were very, very much the same, which is one of the things they fuck up in some of the games where they change how that works. But it was they had a, what do you call it? We have it's like a turn-based where you have like like almost like a chessboard on each side.
Okay.
And you can
They call that chess.
and you can
Dungeon Dice Monsters?
4D chess. Extreme chess.
The only other game I can think of was another game that nobody in the world has ever played except for me called Enchanted
It was like
Arms. But you have,
Chinese checkers, but it was
you
like
have,
battle Chinese
squares,
checkers. I know exactly what you're
and
talking
each
about.
card can move like so many spaces left, right,
Oh,
or
now I
left,
know.
right, or
Fire Emblem.
forward.
Oh, interesting.
And then like okay, Fire Emblem is kind of similar, yeah. And then as when they meet face to face, then those two cards battle, and you don't know what the other one is until it's been flipped over. It's like it's like a different. It's so good. It was so much
Fire
fun.
Emblem.
Such good. Yeah, Fire Emblem is very like the
Nice.
tactics games.
Okay.
Have like a similar kind of movement edge to them for sure.
Yes.
I can never
But
get
that
into those.
with Yu-Gi-Oh, so good. Such a good game. Oh my god, I want to go.
You know what I miss about the PS2?
Everything.
When it'd be
The
like
games?
2 a.m.
The
and
fact
you're
that it
just
was the
like,
last
oh, I
good
just want to,
PlayStation
I just
console."
want to play, and you like sneak downstairs because you're still kind of young, and like you go and you hit the PS2 button, and it goes, bah! Like fucking as loud as possible, without a doubt.
Oh.
I swear to God, I woke my parents up every single time. When
I
would
never
hit
could have
that
gotten away
fucking
with that
button.
because my mom kept all the game consoles in her room. I have a lot of memories of like getting up on Saturday morning at like 8 a.m. and I really wanted to play video games, so I had to like tiptoe into my mom's room and sit in front of her bed on the floor so I could play and try not to wake
Oh
up.
my God!
Wow.
Dude, my parents
Yeah.
get up at like 5 a.m.
Middle of the night.
I would stay up until they would wake up, and then be like, "All right, bedtime."
Wow.
I mean, same.
Nice.
I still remember clear as day the very first time in like my, I guess like teenage life, I guess I probably would have been at some point when it was a summer night that I stayed up all night and met my mom in the kitchen for breakfast the next morning. She's like, "You're up early?" And I said, "No." It's summer. I'm up very late.
Oh, I miss that.
There was still, you know how you stay up for so long that everything's just, you get loopy and everything's fucking funny?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
There is this moment
like Extra Life?
when I was, wait, what?
I mean, Jake stayed up for like 36 hours straight.
That's
He
what
was
I'm
amazing.
saying. And he was
Oh,
funny.
Extra Life. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was
There-
still funny all the way up to the end.
I don't know. The internet's really fucking.
It was a
they're,
36 power,
they're really
36
They
hour
are with
power
Keanu
funny.
Reaves.
The internet's real sensitive these days, so we might have to cut this. But when I was like 17, there was a friend of mine stayed the night at our place, and we were. It was like probably 10 or 11 a.m. the next morning. We hadn't slept at all, and we were both fucking just gone. Like one of us would say something, and we would both just lose it for like 5 minutes, like uncontrollably, and. We decided we were going to go upstairs and we were going to make some breakfast. And my mom is like out in the living room doing her thing.
What?
And where did
The
I
kitchen
lose
was
you?
on the 4th floor.
Where did I lose you?
Upstairs to make breakfast?
Oh, my room was in the basement. My bedroom was in the basement of the
okay.
house. I apologize.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Right, not everyone lives in California. Some people live in a climate, in a place where basements can exist.
Yes,
Some
we
people
all live
currently
in the same
live in a
hellhole
basement.
underneath our house that floods.
Right. Well, our basement
Gotcha.
wasn't finished, but we had at some point we
Well, that's
built
good.
like one.
It's good that you lived down there.
Well, we built like a room, so there was like a finished room in
Oh,
the corner,
I
and
see,
then the
okay.
rest of it
Nice.
wasn't. But that
that's
was
pretty
my
traditional.
bedroom. So we came upstairs. That was where we were hanging out all night. We were gonna make some breakfast.
Gotcha.
And I just remember walking over. We were gonna make some eggs, and I pull this whisk out of the drawer, and I just look at my buddy and I say, "Hey, does this thing look good for beating eggs?" And without missing a fucking beat, he goes.
Jesus.
And I swear to
don't know.
God, I fell on the floor and I must have stayed there for 10 minutes laughing. I was like hysterical. I could not stop laughing. We never made the eggs. When I finally stopped laughing, I was
That's
so tired I had
probably
to
for
go
the
to bed.
Oh my God. It wasn't wrong.
I don't think I've ever laughed that hard in my life. I was like legitimately and not exaggeratingly on the fucking floor because I was laughing
How
so
old were you
goddamn hard.
when this happened?
17.
Maybe
20.
17.
Oh, okay.
Eight?
I was saying that's like
Somewhere in there.
that's a high level joke to make.
And he was, I mean,
Killing a
without
chicken's child.
without, like just on it. Oh my God. Whew. Good times. I miss not.
Also,
having to
the
care
answer
about
is
life.
no. A whisk it's not great for beating eggs. Like, use a fucking spatula. You don't gotta put the fucking eggs in a centrifuge to beat
Just
eggs.
use
And
a
so-
fork.
And so we're
Yeah, use a
clear.
fork.
Do you mean
That depends.
your version of a spatula or the rest of the
No.
world?
Oh my God, Mike, you're still wrong.
It's just called a spatula.
Spatula.
The thing that you call a spatula
wanted to
is not
clarify.
called a spatula.
Just want to clear. SpongeBob SquarePants would beg to disagree. Gotta
He's
throw that
wrong
out there.
too.
Whoa,
SpongeBob
whoa.
is fallible.
Mike, do you see that above my head? It's the fucking confetti, because I'm still right.
Nope. You're not. Still wrong. Don't give a shit.
I even
is,
got the
though.
sound effect this
Listen.
time. Wait, do you hear that? The sound effect. Boom,
Listen.
get fucked.
I love that
Jacob,
sound effect.
I'm sure that you're correct. I get it. But at the same time, you just won't ever be right to me. It's just not. That's not what it is. It's not
Well,
how it
that's-
works.
Well, you're always
I
wrong.
side with SpongeBob forever on this and the Chum Bucket being an awful fucking place to exist. Both those things. Very true.
Cool. I'm glad you're 1 for 2 at least.
Wow. Okay.
Hello! Exclamation mark. This is Mike Kenway, comma, speaking to you through a digital voice synthesizer, period. I'm not feeling too good at the moment, comma. So this episode's mid-roll will be performed by this knockoff Jacob-sounding motherfucker, period. Thank you for watching Hardly Serious, ! Whether this is your first episode, or if you've been here since the beginning, comma, we all appreciate you for spending your time with us, ! If you like this episode, comma, please consider leaving a review on Apple Podcasts, period. It will help this podcast grow since their analytical capabilities are even greater than mine, period. Ha 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 ha, ! If you would like to be the greatest audience, period, comma, ever, then head over to https://patreon, period, com, / everyday podcasts, or to https:// onlyfans, period, com, / hardly serious, period. For just a few bucks a month, comma, you can get perks like joining our Discord server or even viewing episodes early, period. Any donation is greatly appreciated, comma, and all proceeds will go towards making our shows bigger and better, ! Less than 3. We're always looking for new topics or new segments for this show, comma, and we're open to your suggestions, period. You can contact us by emailing hardlyserious@everydaypodcasts, period, co, or through Twitter by using the hashtag #OctothorpeHardlySerious, period. All feedback is welcome because I get very lonely sitting in Kenway's computer chassis and eating his delicious random access memory sticks, period. That is all I am allowed to say right now, comma. So please enjoy the rest of this episode of Hardly Serious, period.
Take us away with the segment, Jacob.
All right, so I'm sure everybody knows it at this point. It's a game called Autocomplete, where we give 3 people prompts. People got to complete prompts.
Hey,
the one
guess
person
what?
who did not do that.
It's not me.
That's correct.
No, you completed the prompt.
Well, yeah, but I'm not the one who has to figure it out. And I'm very happy about knowing that this time. This is the first time
Big
in the
Slice
last
hasn't gotten
3
to that-
games that we've done it that I know that it's not me, and I feel great right now. Go ahead and
Yeah,
finish
but
the
Big
rest of your
Slice
reveal.
hasn't gotten to that part in the rules, though.
It's fine.
It's Caleb. Caleb's the person. The person who didn't do that, they've
Oh,
got to guess
no.
who said which one. There we go.
Okay.
There's a complete list of rules abbreviated by some bullshit in between.
I'd say
So,
intersplice
Jacob,
with some bullshit.
I just had a realization that I feel like you should start messaging these to us individually and like 2 or 3 ahead in advance so that we never know who it is and we never know what's
Okay.
going to go.
That's
So
interesting.
it's-
Like just save that shit in a Word
Oh my
document.
gosh, you just randomly. Oh,
That would be a good idea. Everybody, raise your hand who completed the prompts before today.
Okay, hold on. Everybody raise your hand if you got the prompts before this week. Nobody.
But like,
All I'm
you've had
saying
it for
is,
like 2 days.
I mean,
So, like-
he has a point.
okay, so like Jacob, for your sake, you would do the same thing you did this week, except for individually, and then you just wouldn't actually bring that game tonight until you have a couple of them done. You could just lead us to believe that you
What
need
is-
it for right now, and then just not
Correct.
use it.
What does that mean?
You lie.
So,
you just
for
you
example-
lie to us. Be like, I need it for Thursday. We need to have this back right now, and then you just don't use it on Thursday. Actually, you just
Yeah,
bring
Then
right.
you won't believe
something
me.
else.
I would lose credibility.
I don't know how true that is.
Point is, I feel like every time you'd be like, "All right, guys, it's time for autocomplete," we would all panic because none of us would
Well, then
ever
you guys
know.
would have to.
No,
You guys
Logan
would have to
not
start doing
panic.
that without me.
Kenway would panic and Caleb would
Yeah,
panic.
Logan
Logan would
is
just say, okay.
cool. He's
Cool, I'm
smooth.
Right. Logan is smooth. Point is, you would see the fear in my
And-
eyes
and
every single
huge.
week.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm also very large.
Yeah, you know who else is both smooth and huge and very large is Caleb. You know what we love about Caleb? So many things. That's why the first prompt we have everyone autocomplete is my favorite thing about Caleb is ...
Oh no. Oh no.
Response number 1. My favorite thing about Caleb is when he drove Jacob to Indiana for Extra Life.
Oh, I wonder who that could be. It's so nice.
Next one. My favorite thing about Caleb is how he usually tries to say funny things on the podcast.
Oh no.
Very nice. Final one, number 3. My favorite thing about Caleb is how he's such a good dude. I feel like he doesn't get near enough credit for it. Aw, that's so nice.
Nice.
Oh no.
Those were all compliments.
Some of them could be construed as compliments.
Oh no. Did you guys play a joke on Mike? Did you guys give him all like bad things to say about me, and you guys did good things to say about me?
What?
Those are all 3 of the things. I
got
read
the
all
same
of them.
prompt.
I'm gonna go Jacob. I'm gonna go Jacob number 1.
So, Jacob, this is what you're alleging. My favorite thing about Caleb is when he drove Jacob to Indiana for Extra Life. You're saying that was Jacob?
Yes.
Okay,
Big slice.
noted.
I'm gonna go with Logan for number 2 because sometimes I say jokes and they splat against the wall.
Okay.
Which I have a
So-
different way of thinking.
okay.
So this.
So Logan
Makes
was,
sense.
my favorite thing about Caleb is how he usually tries to say something, to say funny things on the podcast. That's
Yeah,
what we were
I'll
alleging
go with that.
again. All right.
Okay, sounds like something I'd say.
Process of elimination, that leaves Mr. Michael Henway as my favorite thing about Caleb is how he's such a good dude. I feel like he doesn't get near enough credit for it.
Why do I feel like I got this wrong?
I
I feel like
mean, you
Mike
can
was the one
change
that
it.
was shit talking.
My fear
can
is
change it.
that you're gonna say Michael Henway enough times that some new listeners, if we ever get them to the show, are gonna think that's my real name.
Did
And
I say
just
that this
suddenly-
time?
You did.
You did. You just did.
Oh,
It
nice.
was- if you rewind right now and go back about 45 seconds in this episode that I know you're editing, you'll hear you say the words Michael Henway.
Mr. Michael Henway. Wait. Now the audience just heard it too. Okay.
Yeah. If
Okay,
you
I'm
hit
gonna
the,
stick with
the
my answers. I'm gonna
rewind
stick with my
button
answers.
3 times and it skips back 15 seconds each time, you'll be right on Michael Henway as of right now.
All right, sweet. So Caleb, you're locking in those answers?
Yeah, I'm locking them in.
Okay. There's good news and bad news.
Oh no.
The bad news is we all suck. The good news is Caleb, you're 100% so far.
wow.
Congratulations.
I sat forever trying to come up with a backhanded compliment for this, and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I tried for like a solid. This was the last one I filled in. For like an hour and a half, I sat here. I was like, how do I just so nicely dick down fucking Caleb? And I couldn't come up with it. I couldn't figure it out.
That's right. I got my
You
big
should have
dick energy is
pretended
too
he
big.
was. You should have pretended he was Keanu Reeves.
Ah, you're right.
True. That would have
That's where I
worked.
fucked up. That's where I fucked up. My
Man.
pants just weren't tight enough.
True.
Yeah.
Go back to 2010, Mike.
Logan, kudos though. That was good shit. I had to really try hard not to laugh
Thank
when Logan or when Jacob read that one.
Thank you.
Nice.
So did I, and I knew it was coming.
I felt like Logan was
wait.
the only person to have the balls to put that one out there.
So Mike, you just give a compliment to whom?
To Logan.
That's right, Mike. That's a backhanded
Logan.
comment to you.
So one may say that his name is Logan. What a coincidence that is. The next prompt
true.
we have, my name is ... So all 3 of us had to complete the prompt, my name is.
Can I say that Mike picked Fred Durst before you even read it?
Is that your official guess? Because you're going to
Yes.
be mighty disappointed.
Yes.
Okay.
Be mighty disappointed.
Damn it.
Okay.
All right.
I respect that.
All right. Prompt number 1. My name is neither Dwayne nor The Rock.
Oh my god. Okay.
Completion number 2. My name is not Logan Hornstein.
Okay.
Auto completion number 3. Sorry, I've got to bear with me here. Number 3. My name is definitely not in any way, shape, or form related to or associated to in any and or all ways to a person that may or may not be known or not known as Logan Hornstein from California and or Ohio, home of the Ohio State University, where I definitely do not attend college. Okay, and there it is. That's the third
Good
one.
What?
answers here.
It's
Okay.
a mouthful.
Oh, this is hard.
You may
This
have
is
forgotten
really
the
hard.
first 2.
This
Would
is like
you
a
me to
power play
repeat them?
between you and Logan because Jake,
right.
you do this shit all the time where you go, "I am not Logan." You try to.
I sometimes
you
do
that.
yeah.
And Logan also does the same
You said
fucking
doo-doo.
thing all the time. Logan does the same fucking thing. Shit, that's like a Jake move though. Like a Jake move to write about Logan going to Ohio State and making
is
fun
it?
of him for going to Ohio State.
Could be.
Oh, this is tough. I mean, Mike is clearly the one that's like not Logan Hornstein, or I can't even remember.
One is my
What?
name is not Logan Hornstein. Another one is my name is neither Dwayne nor The Rock.
I feel like that's Mike.
Okay.
I feel like
So you
Mike
think-
is neither Dwayne nor The Rock.
Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna go Jake for the big long one because I feel like that's a power play on Jake's part.
Okay.
And then Logan is not Logan Hornstein.
All right. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right. Once again, we have good news and bad news.
Oh,
bad
no.
news is Caleb is now 50-50. No. Good news is I was able to successfully read Mike's thing all in one go without messing it up.
Shit.
Which is impressive.
It was so hard for me
It's-
not to laugh the whole time.
Mike wrote that,
That was
one?
funny.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it was no fucking joke. I'm surprised.
I apologized in advance. I did.
Okay,
did
I
do
feel
that.
like if that was it, then I feel like Jake, you were the one that wrote, not The Rock or Dwayne, right?
That was
Is that your next final answer?
Oh no,
That was Logan.
super wrong.
Yeah, that was me.
that was the
Shit.
second
I'm
most
not a
time I
liar.
spent on an answer because once I typed the whole thing out, I kept going back and editing it to add in more dumb shit. I was like, how can I make this the most
Oh my
complex run-on sentence in my entire life?
I could tell when it started to not make grammatic sense.
Yeah.
There's a few places in there where it really falls apart.
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
it was supposed
some-
to be. It was supposed to be confusing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that was good.
almost could not read it. Who else can't?
You did an amazing
There's
job reading it. That's also why I thought you wrote that.
Thanks.
I
I
loved
really
the
had
wind-
to prepare.
I loved the wind up too. You just like, okay, hold on.
It was a lot. I had to make you
need a
aware
lot
so
of
you
breath?
didn't interrupt me.
Oh, that was good. Okay.
Yeah. Final prompt. Who else can't?
Oh, no.
Things we cannot do.
Okay.
Response number 1. Who else can't talk to anyone, even remotely, when they're in the bathroom taking care of business?
Oh no.
Number 2. Who else can't ever finish an episode as Jacob number 1? Final
Ooh.
prompt, or final completion. Who else can't unsee that tie that Kakuna wears? There we go.
Okay. I think Mike is. Oh god. I feel like Mike's number 2.
So you think Mike is who else can't ever finish an episode?
Yeah,
as
because the
Jacob
running
number
joke
one?
is that Mike can never win, right?
This is my number 2 man.
That is a
His
joke.
name,
Mike is very bad at
Number
things.
2. There's a reason he's number 2. I'm gonna go with number 2. And speaking of number 2, I think.
Scrubs.
More to it.
Speaking
that
of
was
number
good.
2, I'm
Logan,
gonna
that
have
was
to
good.
go with. I'm gonna have to go with probably. Fuck. Can you read the last one more time?
You and Keanu Reeves. The final one. Who else can't unsee that tie that Kakuna wears?
Oh man, you both are very attentive to Pokemon. This is hard. But
I
Jake,
try.
I feel like you. I feel like you would struggle speaking to somebody on the toilet. That just doesn't feel like you.
Maybe.
I mean, it
Could
does
be,
feel
could
like
not
you though. I'm gonna go with Jake
True,
with
it does
pooping on
and
the
doesn't
toilet.
feel like it.
Noted.
I'm gonna go with Jake too quiet pooping on the toilet, and I'll go with Logan who knows a lot about Pokemon.
Okay. That is your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
Ooh, boy, you should have stopped at 1, Caleb.
No.
Once again, 0 for 3.
Oh no.
Let's see.
All right, this
I
fucking Kakuna
couldn't
towel. I have
unsee-
been waiting to look this up all day. What the fuck are you talking about,
Kakuna's
Kakuna?
wearing a tie.
I don't
Look up the Pokemon.
I don't not believe
Wait,
you.
did I
Oh
get
my
one
god,
right?
he is.
Yep. And now you can't unsee it.
No.
That sucks.
Okay,
Yeah,
first
get fucked.
That's rough.
First
dog.
things
Kakuna
first.
Matata.
First things for first.
Oh my god, he
Every
is.
time that I read the word Kakuna today, I had Kabuto in my head for some reason. There was my first problem. Second thing,
I
you're
don't know
right.
why.
I am never going to be able to unsee this. Ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're welcome. Get fucked.
God damn it.
It's like
He
the
is
arrow
wearing
in
a
I've
FedEx.
not seen this
tie.
before.
Oh my god. Damn it.
He looks so dapper. He looks so dapper.
Yeah, he's business casual,
it.
Kakuna.
Also, Mike, so you said you were waiting all
Just
day
rocking
to
up in
look
a,
up
he's
Kakuna?
like, fuck the power suit. Don't need it. That was totally, last season. I'm here.
Yeah,
Just got the tie.
I accidentally clicked on this one when I was trying to copy and
Ah,
paste
okay.
the things. So I knew this one was coming.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, it stinks.
Get wrecked. Mike can't talk to people when he's in the bathroom, and Logan
Damn
can't
it.
finish as Jacob number 1. Which
true.
I'm gonna
Oh,
be
that's
honest.
so true. Wait,
The-
no, because you did win once. The running gig is that
But I-
is that Mike can't be number 1. Or
Right,
Jacob
'cause
number
when-
2.
No, but
'cause
I,
when Kenway
I
is
can't
number
ever
one-
be a Jacob.
Right.
He's just Kenway.
that's true.
Neither can Kenway. Because when Kenway is Jacob number 1, he's still just Kenway. And the two of you demote
Because he's a
Jacob's
loser.
number 2 and
anyways.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
But like,
I
was
like
how I
how,
got my skin
we've
in the game.
established those facts on this podcast so thoroughly
Yeah.
that we can
It's
all
lore.
recite them from memory.
of course we have.
I love that.
It's
What
lore.
the fuck
Come
else
on.
do we do on this podcast, man? Talk about important shit like
That's
stonks?
true.
No.
Mike,
Hell
I'm
no.
gonna dive into this. You brought up an excellent point. Who else can't talk even remotely when they're pooping in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Why do people talk to you when you're in the bathroom? That's
I
like
know! Why?
Lunatics.
everyone else in the world fuck off.
I
Time.
have walked into a room where my pants are going to be down and shut the fucking door. Do not talk to me, motherfucker! I freeze! I can't
Dude,
do it!
my neighbor's dog can't poop in front of them. They have to literally let the dog on a long lead, and it has to go around the corner of a tree or a building. They're not allowed to look at the
Wow.
dog to poop.
There was this one time, so our we have 2 cats, and
It's a
our cat's
Frenchie.
litter box is in the bathroom. And there was this time that like I walked into my bathroom and flipped the light on, and when I came on, My eyes were locked with my cat while it was trying to take a shit, and she just paused. And I just I was really awkwarded out, and so I just backed out of the room slowly.
You're both trying to poop at the same time.
Because we just as soon as I flipped the light on, it was to both
Dead
of us.
serious.
It was so
So
awkward.
I have a screening question for everybody. Let's say you're going into the bathroom specifically to do a number 2.
Right? Okay. Hold on.
How long? Yeah, okay. How long does it take between you closing the door and you opening the door to leave the bathroom? Just give me a ballpark estimate of a typical commonplace occurrence of that happening.
I have one qualifier that I need to ask. This is very
sure.
important. Am
That's fair.
I at work?
Yeah. Is this a word?
I'd say give
am
me
I
both.
currently being paid?
Give
Give us
me-
both scenarios.
Give me both. Give me the work figure and the home figure.
Yeah, why not?
Mike's work figure is half hour break.
Yeah.
Home figure,
Nah, it's
about
solid.
10 hour or 10
I would
minutes.
say I think a kill was pretty close. I would say 10 minutes.
pretty
Is
good amount.
a solid
Logan's
solid,
like-
it's a solid in and
that-
out. Maybe
Is that if you're on the clock milking it?
no. If I'm at work, that's a
No, that's
solid,
under-
that's
he
a
milks it
solid
in
20
under
minute
2
portion
minutes.
of my day. I am scrolling Reddit. I'm catching up on my text messages. I'm seeing what's
Yeah, it's
going on
like a
in
chill
the
zone, right,
Discord.
Mike?
Like,
You're
yeah.
chilling in there.
No,
It's
if y'all are
relax
gonna
time
gonna
for
pay
Mike.
me to take a dump, we're gonna fucking you're gonna pay me to take a goddamn
So-
dump. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be comfortable.
They're paying you to take a
here's-
break.
Are you guys power
why I
poopers? Are
asked-
you in and out?
Here's why I asked this question, because if you're somebody like me and Jacob, a typical bathroom trip, and I'm talking I walk in, door closes, to when I open the door to walk out, typically max 3 minutes. And I'm talking max 3
Yeah.
minutes, unless it's something unusual going on. I go, I sit down, I do my business, I wipe, I wash my hands, I'm out. I'm not sitting there chilling, reading something.
Why-
that's
Which
like-
brings me to my
So
next
here's
point.
a
my me
question for
time.
you idiots. Here's a question for you. When you guys are at home, why are you on your phone in the bathroom scrolling on your phone smelling the shit that you just took?
Yeah.
Well, for
What's wrong
one,
with you?
some of us have really big asses, so the smell doesn't have. It stays where it's at.
Yeah, you sealed
Okay.
the whole entire seat. We ain't got skinny booties, man.
Yeah, there
fat
Go
But
sit in a
seal
more
the whole
comfortable
seat.
chair.
there ain't no fucking skinny ass in here. See, here's the thing. Bathroom time is it's the only time I have no real complaints about my life or the people who are in it. But that's the only me time that I get, where I can largely
It's
uninterrupted
the-
sit down, scroll, not have to feel guilty about scrolling my social media feed a little bit, catching up on the news, just chilling out, unwinding, unloading, pun definitely.
Oh, he's unloading,
intended
all right.
There. And then I just I come out the other side, 10 minutes later, a refreshed man, ready to tackle the rest
Yeah,
of my
refreshed and reeking of shit because
Nah.
you've been on the toilet for
day.
so
Absolutely not.
So here's my thing.
So-
I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. It's the only place
So?
that you can go. There's nowhere else you can go. You have 2
Right.
rooms that you can seal yourself off in. That's it.
Right? I get it.
It's not great.
Been there. I've lived
The
that life.
bathroom is
Here's-
your
so-
safe spot.
Here's why I bring this up. If you take that long in the bathroom, you're not allowed to complain about people talking to you if you're in the bathroom. If you're in there 15 minutes and
Oh, hell
someone's
no.
like,
We have a
I've needed
second
to talk to
bathroom.
Kenway
We
for
have,
the last
we have 2
15
motherfucking
minutes.
bathrooms. There is no reason you need to talk to me.
No, I'm not talking about the bathroom usage. I'm talking about the Kenway usage. Let's say I need to ask Kenway a question right now. All
right.
Let's say I'm getting lunch and I need to know, hey Kenway, what do you want for lunch? I don't want to wait 15 goddamn minutes for you to be out of the goddamn
You know how
bathroom.
you solve that problem? You look around
I
and
send
you
you
say,
a- I-
you say, where's Kenway? I don't know. I don't see him. You know what I better do? I better text him because he's probably got his phone on it. And then
No.
boom,
Probably in the fucking bathroom because the
No,
door is
Answer
closed.
me.
I say, you just said there's only 2 places I can go. If you're not in the other one, you're in the bathroom. I say through the wall, hey Kenway, what do you want for lunch?
And you-
That's how the problem gets solved.
And you know what you get? Nothing. I cannot.
Then you're not getting anything for
cannot
lunch.
talk to anybody while I am.
Then you get no lunch.
If my pants are down and I am on the porcelain throne, there is no talking to me.
Then you get no lunch.
If you say words to me, I lock up completely.
Okay.
I can't move anymore.
We just completely freeze
know
that
what
stuff
it is?
Apparently
open.
you're not moving anyway, so who cares? What's the difference?
You know what? We've cracked the code. Apparently, this chair that Mike's sitting in is the only vehicle in which he can both sit and communicate with human beings. Because apparently it's not on the toilet, and it's not in his car at the fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That's true.
Cracked it.
I can communicate in my car just fine. Just not with stalkers, okay? I can't do it with fucking
They're not
creepy ass
stalkers.
motherfuckers.
It's like, hey, dude, I recognize you. That's the shittiest stalker of all time.
You went to the place where you knew the guy worked. How is he you stalking him?
Nope.
That's victim blaming.
Creepy dude.
100%.
I have gone to many restaurants in my life and never had this kind of situation happen. All right? No.
Well,
Absolutely not.
A, the other restaurants you go to have other people in them, and B, you go to the place doesn't come to you. KFC's not pulling up alongside your apartment and being like, oh, hey, what's up? Dude,
Listen,
I've seen here twice before.
Listen, I'm not saying he's stalking me. I'm saying that there's a very
You
good
did.
chance.
You're saying he's a stalker.
I'm saying that there is a very good chance
you.
that he has or will stalk somebody in his life.
I don't
That's
know,
all
man.
I'm
You're the
saying.
stalker here.
I'm not
that's
saying that
prejudice.
he's stalking me. I'm just saying that he likely, allegedly, is or will be stalking somebody and therefore would be a stalker, just not my stalker. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because you're his stalker.
Personality
That's
type.
why.
That's all I'm saying. Sometimes you just meet someone and you go, ooh, never want to talk to you again. That guy. That's him.
Yeah,
And then
somehow
you
you're
went
still
back
here.
to the same game.
I assumed that KFC employed more than one human. All right?
They don't. They
I
don't.
thought they had more than one employee that worked there from dawn to dusk. That's all I'm saying.
That sounds awful. You know what the funny thing about all this conversation was? We started with pooping and then we went to KFC. But here's the thing about KFC.
Very
it either causes you to
intertwined.
poop a lot or it causes you to not poop.
There is.
There is no middle ground.
You can barely call that shit food, all right? Hey.
See, I think you people with whack-ass bowels really need to get your eating habits in order. Because all these people who are like, oh man, like I ate Mexican food and like had diarrhea.
I've always
fucking
wondered
get that
that.
shit sorted.
I've
don't
always
get the
wondered
problem.
that. People will be like, oh yeah, I ate Taco Bell, ruined my day. And I'm like, what does that mean?
Same thing with Chipotle.
Like-
that does not
like-
happen.
What?
Like, I understand what it means. It means people
Qdoba.
gotta poop real bad.
No, I
but,
know,
like,
but I mean, like, how is it that there's the thing where you're like, oh no, I don't eat Taco Bell or Chipotle because every time I eat there, my stomach is not okay, or like
Well, I
I
have
can't
that
have
with
fast
pizza.
food because my stomach dies every time I eat there. I'm like, what have you done to yourself that's put you in this situation? I don't understand.
I'm not even that. That's not my concern. My concern is that people then keep doing it.
Also that.
Where it's
Yeah.
like, oh man. And then anyway, I had Chipotle last week. And I'm just like, then shut the fuck up. You're accepting the consequences. Like, you signed the contract.
Yeah, the Chipotle one, I just really like. At least with Taco Bell, it's like really shitty, low quality, greasy ass food. But Chipotle's like solid shit.
Taco
Not for long.
Chipotle is like decent.
Not for the next 25 minutes.
and it's a good mix of like protein and fiber and grains. It's like how is that fucking with your bowels? I don't understand.
Your bowels.
I feel like if
How you gonna
Chipotle
fix
fucks
your
you up,
bowels?
Chipotle isn't the problem. It's everything else you're fucking eating.
Well, apparently you're already on the toilet for 10 minutes, so how do you narrow it down to Chipotle?
That's a good point.
Look, I'm not
Like, for me,
hold on,
it's
hold on.
easy
Let
to
me
pinpoint,
clarify.
'cause I'm in, I'm
Let me
out.
clarify something. I am not actively shitting for an entire 10 minutes.
They get off the toilet.
I'm just saying that I'm there for that long. Like I'm
Okay, so here's a question. Why do you then continue sitting on the toilet instead of... I've seen what your bathroom looks like.
'Cause I'm already
Flush it and then sit on top of the fucking toilet.
I'm already like sitting. I'm comfortable. It's quiet.
I already
and
emptied my
dark.
bowels. My pants are all around my fucking feet.
Can I just give
Animal.
my answer?
Go for it.
I'm with Mike here. I'm like a 10-minute person, but I do the bathroom different. I go in the bathroom and I pick up my face, or I I'm like scratching, or I'm pulling
pick
out
up-
hair, or I'm shaving,
pick
and
up
then I go
your
to the
face?
bathroom. Yeah, each time I go in the bathroom, I usually like pick up my face, like I'll pull hair out
Pick
or
at
whatever.
your. I think you said you pick up.
yeah,
your
pick
face.
at my
I was
face.
very
Maybe I'll put
confused.
I
like, a
heard
little
pick
bit of
up
lotion
your
on my
face.
on my
Yeah.
forehead
No.
if it's dry. I gotta keep my
And you
skin
do this?
looking good.
Every time you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, just about. That's how I got good looking skin.
Ah, okay.
That's an interesting group of
Maniacs.
It's a great, interesting.
But 10
group
minutes
of
because I
thoughts
do that
you've
crap.
just said.
I do that crap, and then I go to the bathroom for like 2 or 3
Yeah, you
minutes.
do. Hey, can I ask you guys a follow up question? Because this is one that I happen to. Well, I'm not gonna. I don't want to poison the water before I say it.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You're gonna go to the
don't wanna shit in
bathroom.
the water
We're
and
gonna
then sit on
answer
top
some
of
more
it for 10
questions
minutes.
for humanity.
Don't want that
More
brown water
bathroom
in here.
questions.
You're gonna go to the bathroom. You walk in, close the door, and you've got a very. We're all male presenting, right? Yeah, we all
I
do
am.
this.
Yep.
Penis.
Yeah, exactly. When you walk in and you're gonna take
Anus.
a very hard number one, no possibility of a number two at all. Do you sit or stand?
Ooh.
I, as a
I'm
point
lazy.
of...
I sit.
I am predominantly the one who cleans my bathroom. I will sit down.
Yep, same here.
Yep.
Because then you're not
Like,
spraying all over
Logan-
the place. You don't have it all over the rim. It's easier.
Logan has
Great
a
A.
system. Logan stands, but as I'm sure most people with a penis will understand, there's sometimes some sprayage. So when I'm done, I take a
Misfires.
piece or two of toilet paper, I wipe around to clean it up, and I put
yeah,
that
that
in the
works
toilet,
too.
and then I flush.
But then
That's how it is.
I have to
Standing,
touch.
wiping.
Caleb and Jacob, you're
Flush.
maniacs. Logan, you know what's up. I'm happy to.
I wouldn't say
What does that
maniac.
Mike's team wipe.
It's
Mike,
more normal.
okay,
Hold on.
Mike,
So you
follow-
know-
Okay,
follow
can we
up
talk about
question,
this? Mike
do
is
you
actually
clean
team
your
ass
bathroom?
wipe too.
Hold up. So you know how we were just talking about how like you think I
Didn't
take
answer
a
it.
long time in the bathroom? Our good friend of the show appeared on Extra Life, Ben. Yeah, who all
Oh my
who all
god,
of you
Ben
may
was
or
in
may
there for
not
like a
know.
half hour.
Ben, not only does he sit to do a number one, but he will be in there for like a solid half hour, 40 minutes for a number one to just sit in the toilet with his pants down. The same way you just.
I mean,
That
apparently he
doesn't
is
sound-
because you guys.
That doesn't sound any different
Every
to what
time.
you and Caleb
And
do.
you will
I'm
be-
sorry,
It doesn't.
Caleb, you're different to what
No,
Kenway does.
he will be
Doesn't sound
there
any different.
infinitely longer than me
Definitely
to
different.
not
Not
even
infinitely.
serve the
Nope, not
same
infinite.
purpose. And like you'll just be
Mike?
like
Not
chill-
infinite.
You'll be chilling out at his house, hanging out, and he'll be like, "Hey, I got to go to the bathroom," and he'll like go into the bathroom, and 25 minutes later, you'll just hear from the bathroom because he's scrolling
Okay.
TikTok the whole time that he's in there.
So Mike,
That's
Mike,
what,
you have
that
to
doesn't
realize
sound any
this.
different to what you just said.
Mike, you take 3 times as long as either me or Logan in the bathroom. Ben takes 3 times as long as you take
No.
in the bathroom.
Ben
And now
takes-
suddenly that's ridiculous, dude.
Ben
Yes.
takes 3 times as long as I do in the bathroom to do a number one. Let's not even get on to
I don't
what's going to happen
fucking
if he does
cares.
the other. Because then it's even longer.
Okay. How long?
That's
So
what
why
I'm
is
saying.
it that when you
the
go?
percentages are ridiculous here.
So why is it that when you go to take a number one, you don't sit down and scroll on your phone? Why is that
Because
exclusive to a
that's
number
like
two?
a 30-second in and out deal. I don't have to sit. It's a whole different
Pooping can be a
process.
fucking 1 minute in and out deal, dude.
This makes no sense. Kenway's the biggest hypocrite on
Absolutely
this
not.
podcast currently.
Absolutely not.
100%.
Absolutely 100%.
No. Absolutely
Pooping.
not. I'm
Because
right.
your one
I'm right.
argument is the allure
He's a hypocrite.
is there's one
No, no.
place.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, a shipocrit, I believe is what it's called.
You just shit a crit.
No, because in one scenario, I have already sat down and I'm gonna be there for a few minutes anyway. Like there's a whole production
few
of like
minutes.
having to get ready and getting yourself like on
Mike's
the
gonna have the
throne and
perfect
doing the whole thing.
lighting. He's like
Yeah,
lighting
like, I'm already-
candles.
There-
He's
there's
spraying
a process
some
there.
You sit
essential
down,
you
oils
open
to
your
get
mouth
all
and you
poop.
ready.
If I'm just gonna pee, like, I'm just gonna walk in, I'm gonna unbutton my pants, go, and then walk out, leave, done. And clean. I mean, obviously, I clean. You know, we make sure everything's nice and tidy. I'm not a fucking monster.
And then
but,
you
like,
wash your
that's,
hands.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. We're talking about just specifically the toilet part. Like I'm just in, out, gone. No need to spend any time of my day just dicking around with the number one.
Kenway's an idiot.
I'm right. You're
You are
all
so
on,
not
you're
right.
all incorrect. I'm right. 100%.
Hey, was that our second?
I'm
Was that our
normal.
second thing topic today?
No.
That's what I thought.
But we are at almost 52 minutes, so we're going to have to wind this shit down sooner or later.
I can't believe Kenway doesn't understand how if he sat down to pee, he'd be doing the same thing as taking a poop. I don't.
There's
It's
no
almost like
difference.
he's like, oh
Wait,
yeah,
what is the
peeing, I don't
difference
sit
there?
It's too
down
much
and I'm
time.
in and out.
It's too much time.
Do you not do a number
much
one
time.
when you do a number two?
Caleb, I don't understand how you got that from what I just
Yeah,
said.
what?
When Kenway's whole point of sitting there and staying on his phone, if he sat down to pee, he could do the exact same
Yeah,
thing.
that's
so
what
the
I'm
fact he's
saying.
like, oh, you're a maniac for sitting down to pee, but also when I
he's
take a
not.
dump, I'm on there for 20 minutes.
Because look, what I'm
Doesn't make any
doing
sense.
is taking like a 5-minute thing and stretching it out to like 10 because I'm already doing.
It doesn't
the
take
thing.
5 minutes.
Maybe not. Maybe
It
for
doesn't
you.
take 5 minutes.
For
depends.
what
It's
you're
really
talking
easy. It
about
doesn't
doing
take 5
is taking
minutes.
like
Depends on the type
a
that you have.
15-second thing and stretching that out to 10 minutes, and that's bizarre. I don't
Okay.
know how I could do that.
Here we go.
I don't
Next-
understand how that's possible.
Next fucking segment, next week when we come back on the podcast, we got fucking shit stats. Okay?
I'm doing
That's
shit
the
stats.
fucking finale of this.
Everybody do your homework.
So you just want me every single time that I use the bathroom. You want
Yes.
me to time myself.
Let's
Not-
do
not
it.
only-
Because I'm
that.
in on this. I'm in on this.
I will also do this. I promise I will come with this bit next time so we can discuss it in detail. I'll bring my phone in there, which I don't normally do. I will time the amount of time where like poop is imminent. So like when I'm done pooping, I will stop the timer. When I get off of the toilet, I will then like stop a secondary timer.
I love this.
Because
I love
want
this.
Mike,
This is
if
now
you're saying
lore.
that's a
This is
5-minute
now lore.
operation to poop, it abso-fucking-lutely is not. For me, anyway.
Well, hold on.
So, should
is-
we hold on? Can we have a bet? Can we make a bet out of this, guys?
Oh,
Come on.
I need
Let's do
another
it.
point
Let's do it.
of clarification
the
then
devil.
here. Are you guys are you waiting until the absolute last second where like you cannot hold it anymore and then you like
No.
run to the
So, Mike,
bathroom to
No.
unleash?
Here's what I do.
'Cause
I
when
feel it's like like, okay,
Look, I
I'm
don't want
at
to get too
80%.
graphic. I don't want to get too graphic here, but I don't sit down and then something just all flushes out of me. Like it takes a minute to like work it
Mike,
down.
listen. Every time you take a number 1, do you get the tank to 100% before you take a number 1?
Maybe like
Not every time.
like yeah. I mean, like you should probably
Every-
solid
is
like
that the goal?
85.
I'd say, yeah, I'm thinking 90%,
85,
and then I'm
90.
like,
Yeah,
let me
I'm like
mosey to the
80,
bathroom.
85.
No. I'm
I ain't
talking like
I ain't trying to
I may
blow
not
anything
make-
out down there, guys.
I'm talking like I may not make it to the bathroom because I'm holding it in for
Oh,
so
no.
long.
That's what I'm want because like
Absolutely
if you're like I can get in and
No.
out in a
Yeah,
fucking
I'm an
minute,
easy
I'm
80.
like, how the fuck are you
It's
that
because,
ready to take a
Mike-
shit at any moment in your day?
Because Mike, when I
not.
sit on the toilet, that is I am emptying my bowels time. That is not sitting on my phone time. That is not nap time. That is boom fucking waste o'clock down the fucking tube.
So let me ask you this. Kenway, let me ask you this then. Another clarifying question. When you go to take a number 1, how long does it take between seat, since you stand, this should be, theoretically, it's as quick as
unzip.
possible. How long does it take from toilet seat up to pee going into the bowl?
That's a different process.
It's
It's
not
not
a
a
different
different
It
process.
process.
absolutely is. There's a
No,
lot
it's not.
more that goes into taking a shit than taking a fucking piss. Absolutely.
not.
Mike,
No,
you have
you're
to-
an animal.
You
And you will
specifically
not
have to
bring me
sit
off
down.
of this.
That's the difference.
You relax the bowel
absolutely
muscles.
not. Absolutely
100%.
not. Look, I'm open
Mike, you
to,
poop like an
to,
animal.
to,
Just
to
admit
my
it.
intestines just being fucked up here, but it is not the same thing. It is absolutely not the
Okay,
same process.
so Mike, here's a question
to me,
for
it's
you.
the same thing.
Every time you take a poop, is it like I gotta sit on the toilet exactly right now at this very moment?
No, that's
if
what
I waited
that's what
another
I'm saying
5
is that I
seconds,
don't
that's
do
exactly
that.
what he's not
and
saying.
that's part of why it takes me a second to like get things going.
it doesn't though. So okay,
For
Mike,
Kenway,
Don't
does.
tell
That's
me
all
that
right.
it does or doesn't. You don't know. You're not in my
Okay.
fucking bathroom, motherfucker.
Okay, so Mike,
They're
here's a
turtling
follow-up
it, getting it
question.
already, prepping the work.
Here's a follow-up question. From the time it takes you to sit down on the toilet, how long is it until poop hits the water?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe like a minute. It's not like a terribly long time, but
Yeah,
like it
and then
takes,
you
like,
wipe in the
a
other
minute's
minute.
reasonable.
Like it's,
I
but
mean,
it's
it's
not like I
2 minutes.
just sit down and suddenly like there's just stuff happening. Like I have to like get, you know what I mean? There's just like a process to
No,
it.
I don't know what you mean.
No.
That's the whole problem with this segment. I don't know
Well,
what you
okay,
mean.
That is
like
correct.
for instance, when you sit down in a car to drive, you don't like sit down and suddenly the car is just fucking moving. Like you have to sit down, put the key in. Well, if you're still ancient and have a fucking
I
car
don't have
with a
to
key
put
in
a
it,
key
you
up
sit
my
down,
dick hole,
you
though,
put a
to
key
start
in
pooping
it,
is the
start
problem.
it, and you have to put it in gear, and you have to, and then you can go. Like there's a process to like you don't just sit down and suddenly there's just fucking shit
Okay.
flowing out of you. Like
Okay, Mike, here's a similar analogy. When I
We need to break down these
I am
barriers.
now in the place of you now. When
to
I get
break
into a
down
car,
these
I put my
barriers.
phone in,
Wow.
I put on my seatbelt, I turn on the lights, I adjust the mirrors, I do
Right.
whatever. When my mom gets in the car, it's like doors closed, seatbelt on, boom, we're going.
Yeah,
So in this
efficient.
analogy,
Efficiency.
right? So in this analogy, I
Look,
take a long time to get my car started.
and
You take a
I'm-
long time to take a shit.
I'm open to like my insides just
Not
not,
that
being
open.
efficient. I'm an old fucking man, all right? Like I get it, okay?
Okay.
But all I'm saying is that
Mike's got
it's
old
not a fucking
insides.
water slide
Ew.
the second that I sit down, all right? It's yeah.
I hope it's
it
not a
takes
water slide.
second
You're having
to,
a bad
you
night
know.
if it's a water slide.
Someone's got poor poopy discipline.
Yeah. Someone's got bubble gut, probably.
Oh my god. Okay, this is awful. I hate this. I hate every second of the last like 20 minutes.
Hold on,
And
hold
we've
on.
been-
Do you guys-
Caleb, we've been going for 57 minutes. Whatever you're about,
I got one- I
I'm
got
not going
one
to
more.
cut you off. I'm just saying whatever you're about to say better be worth it. Go.
Okay, do you guys ever feel like you're due for like a bad night? Like you're like, damn, I've had way too many good nights and I know it's coming. Like
No.
I
No,
feel
no, I
like
just
I
take
haven't
care
had
of
diarrhea
myself.
in like 2 or 3 months and I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm due for like a day that's gonna
No.
happen.
No.
Absolutely not. Unlike
Like, to
stonks,
me-
I cannot predict my future bad bowel nights.
I feel
Yeah,
like
like
there's
the-
always like once every 3 months I gotta
Nah,
have a bad
There's
night.
always a catalyst. It's always like I just had like a really shitty pizza and like more soda than I should have. That's gonna do something
Yeah.
like that.
and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
it's
I'll
coming.
have like if I go back, like if I'm looking at that extra piece of pizza and I'm like I really shouldn't eat that piece of pizza, but like I really want it, and then you eat the piece of pizza, I'm like okay, there's a good chance that like in about 3 hours I'm not gonna have fun for like 10 minutes. But then
Yeah.
that's other than that exact situation, no, I have.
Oh my god, I don't think
Same.
like that at all. I avoid it at all costs, and then I eventually know I'm gonna get hit with it, and I'm paranoid about it.
Nah, I
don't think you should be.
I just
Maybe that's
try
what
to eat
makes-
a lot of fiber and fucking be fine.
Ugh. Yeah,
Maybe
with too
that's
much
what
water,
takes
you
Caleb
have
so
it.
long to poop. Like his butt muscles are clenched with anticipation. Like, no.
Yeah.
And
It's like,
on that
no,
note, Thank you guys so much for listening to episode number 20, whatever, of Hardly Serious, the podcast that was whatever that the fuck
Keeps
that just was.
circling down the
That
drain.
one. Hey! As always, follow us on Twitter and hit like on the YouTube button. Any last words that aren't shit related for the community?
I got nothing.
Drink Big Red.
And okay, I love you guys. Okay, bye.